Howdy y'all. Thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of a new Kickstarter I just got in, the Shadow Planet board game. I believe this is based off of a comic series. It is supposed to be a deck building game with the hidden identity type stuff in it, like where there is a traitor. Basically, you're supposed to be on this planet and there's a bad guy on the planet that I guess can be kind of like the Thing, where it kind of can look like someone else. So it has taken over one of your crewmates and it's trying to get off the planet also. So sounded like it was interesting, and you can see probably the artwork from the actual comic series. Looks like we've got busts and stuff like that for the figurines. And then we have, it is a game for 3 to 5 players, ages 14 plus. Takes about 90 minutes to play. So we'll check it out here, see what it's all about. Oh, I even noticed they even said on there. So you can see if you have the Kickstarter edition. It does say Kickstarter. All right. Let's see. It says right there what all the Kickstarter stretch goals and add-ons were. Kind of talks about there are 5 other cards in here. Alternative character cards, 3D cardboard vehicles, Hazards Out of Space expansion, and the graphic novel. All right, so we got the rule book here. Should have a bunch of that artwork. Talk about the components. Here's more of the components, just showing everything. The setup. Man, this rulebook don't feel very thick. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. We will see. But how to play, it says 1, 2, 3, 4 pages to the end of the game. And then it just goes into an example. So, all right. I'm guessing these are the 3D vehicles that need to be put together. Then we have, I believe these are the player boards, because there's probably 5 of them, or player sheets really. I mean, it's not like just regular paper, but it is kind of just wobbly, but it's got all the stuff there. So I'm assuming the player aids. It's got spots here for your secret objectives and stuff like that. Kind of gives you some strategies on the back here. Astronaut strategy, I guess the alien strategy. Not sure about the Guardian strategy there. Maybe it's like one of those other hidden role games where it's got multiple different roles. I don't know. We got some chits here. Looks like some dials that need to be made, because they got the little holes in them here with a gap. All right. We have the board here, which I'll zoom out. Give you a better look at that when we zoom in to see the cards. We have the, looks like the bust, probably where they use as the characters. From what I understand in this game, you don't play the same character throughout the whole game. You're actually kind of, it's one of those games where you're playing everybody, or you can use everybody. So we'll give you a closer look at each of these. Pretty detailed busts. And I kind of like it when they do stuff like that every so often, even though I'm more of a figurine person. But when you're just doing stuff that's representation, it's kind of different than just having a miniature on the board. But there's the character bus. And we had it on an insert here. There's the things for the dials. I didn't see the other ends of the dials. Oh, I bet it's on the board. I bet you put those dials on the board somewhere. All right. These cards are separate from the others, so these are probably the Kickstarter ones. So we'll take a look at those when we look at a closer look. And then we just got more cards and more cards. They got these separated, so I'll keep them separate just in case. But it does just look like they might have just, something might have just came out of here. So, all right, let's take a closer look at those cards. All right, I tried to zoom out as much as I could. You can see it is a 4-segment board. And yes, there's going to be some dials that'll go on the board here. And all the different spots you can go to. But you can see it's got the same artwork that you saw throughout the game. All right, it did, after I kind of got the cards kind of separated by their backs, it did look like some of the ones that just fell out, other than the ones that were in the bag. Right off the bat, right, we have these, which are 5 of them, so I'm assuming just a player aid, 1 for each player. Then we had some of these with these backs. Okay, it says Objective Alien. So I'm assuming these are the objectives that you will be dealt. There's that Guardian. Well, that sounds like the no one can leave the planet. I was thinking it might be a good guy, but no, maybe he's the bad guy? Maybe the alien? I don't know. That sounds like the bad guy to me, but the alien definitely, I know is supposed to be the bad guy, and it says he has to try to leave the planet to win. This says no one can leave the planet. Leave the planet without the alien, leave the planet without the alien, leave the planet without the alien. Oh, alright. Then I noticed these were separate. Protagonist. Oh, it's just first player. It's just first player marker. Oh, the 2 vehicles. So I'll let you know what the vehicles do. Alright. Then I noticed these had, and these are the characters, the 6 different characters. Because from what I understand, each of them are going to have their own deck that you're going to be building to try to get to your objective. And then the rest of the deck, of course, all has the same back, and it's because it's a deck builder, so it needs to have the same back. Of course, without having played the game, don't know what a lot of this stuff means, but it's just to show you kind of the artwork. And it is another one of those deck builders that uses the small cards. Before I understand, you're going to be building on each character's deck. And you may not even have the same deck on each turn or something, if I remember from the Kickstarter. So maybe the alien's trying to help everybody get off the planet because he needs to get off the planet so he can win. Whereas it looks like the Guardian's trying to make sure nobody gets off the planet. Well, I guess if he's trying to stop the alien, he's just going about it the strongest way possible, basically. Man, that just kind of sucks that there could be somebody in there. Sorry, it's really hard to sift through these faster, so I'm probably just going to skip to the different artwork so that you can get kind of a look at them. Because the cards are so small, it's just not letting me flip through them easily. And I mean, I'm not even, well, I think I'm at least halfway through the deck. But you can see it's all the same artwork. Scrap metal, tint, remove ice, grenades. Who wouldn't want some grenades? Fluorescent insects. Direct order. Move, move, search. I'm assuming a lot of these are going to be, we should see a bunch. Like I've seen a lot of these searches, examine and moves. They're probably the basic starters. Smoking. I saw seduce in here, so very adult theme oriented. And a lot of these cards I'm noticing, I'll see if I can get the glare in there to show, they're pretty moderately played. They got scratches and dents and all kinds of scuffs all over them. Now granted, we also saw they were kind of loose in there in the little packaging, but I don't know what would have caused the scratches. But it happens from time to time because of the paper they use for the card stock. But yep, we're at the end there, Nightmare. All right. And then now we're just going to show the 5 cards that were separate in the baggie. I'm assuming these were the add-on. Don't know if it's, I mean, it said characters. It looks like it's the same ones. Maybe it's just alternate art. No one can leave the planet. Sound like the same ones, just alternate art. And then we have the characters. So probably once again, just alternate art. Probably. But, alright. Well, cool. Oh man, I'm kind of looking forward to this one. Try it out. I like deck builders, so we will see where this one goes. But other than that, thank you for watching, and have a great day.